a replay of maybe a game I shouldn't have played at 1 or 2 in the morning. This is from like a few days ago, but this is me playing at like 1 or so in the morning, so keep in mind, I'm sleep deprived, potentially. But this was a really odd time, for me at least. But welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you guys are having a good day. And hopefully this replay makes you guys either laugh or cry with me, considering how I felt after this. I was on stream when I did this. So, you know. I'll explain how I felt after, but you know, this is a game and a half for me. Actually, no. If it was that early, I don't know if I would have been streaming. That's true, actually. I feel like it was played really early in the morning, because I don't think I was streaming. I might have been to my friends, but not on Twitch.
Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade complete.
I do my normal 2-gas opener, which has become my standard, but still something I think people kind of don't respect a little bit. People don't really respect this opener too much.
Add-on. Add-on complete. Command center upgrade complete. Add-on complete. Additional supply depots required. Additional
Yeah, this is something that I noticed about this guy. He likes to do tank Viking pushes like this. And the problem is if you don't have air control, you're not gonna have a good time. Now, obviously, tanks are fine here, but, like, you know, I'm gonna lose, like... I think I lost 2 tanks for that kind of hold. Maybe not a... No! Oh, he didn't get that last one. I didn't want him to, but, like, you know, I didn't know. Yeah, that's something I noticed about this guy. Likes to be aggressive.
additional supply depots required.
SCV rating. Who wants some? Ready to go.
I just keep, that vision for some time.
We could use some help here. Ready to go. SCV rating. Gangway coming through.
Additional supply depots required.
I just do a scan to see what he has. I don't really know what's happened because he doesn't have a third to my knowledge. So the danger is the 2 base all in right now.
Add-on complete. Research complete.
I'm trying to use the ledge as an advantage, but it's not always going to work because some people actually figure out how to build away from it. But now knowing I have a third and that I'm established it, I assume I'm ahead of him because of that. And because it's a mech player, I prioritize more Vikings and more tanks here. It's a little bit weird, but I try to do this against them.
Mineral field.
And I go double armory as well for the vehicle and ship
Mineral
weapons.
field depleted.
A little dicey to do that with the tanks, but it works out.
Upgrade complete.
I accidentally don't focus the Liberator, which is not great.
Additional supply depots required.
I try to push the front, seeing that there's only 2 tanks, but again, a little dicey, but you know, we kill 3 tanks, not bad, and we force the SCV pull. I obviously don't know this in the game, but I'm bringing him down to 40 workers, and for context, I've only killed 9. So that's how far behind he is by 20. That just goes to show how this game went. But I obviously don't know that, and I think he's ahead of- I always assume they're ahead or even with me. But here I can kind of assume he's behind because of the base scenario.
Additional supply
But usually I don't
depots
assume I'm
required.
ahead.
Add-on complete.
And I'm just sitting here camping the third base. I just have to delay this as long as possible, knowing it's a mech player. I just try to camp it. And I see the other base, and I'm like, oh, double expanding. So I know it's gonna be a weird game for me.
Add-on complete. Additional supply depot.
SCV ready. Go, go, go. SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Pentagram scans happen. I don't know if that's only on him. I think it's both of us, but I don't quite know. But this is TvT for ya. I killed the rocks here on the gold base to get a better angle on him, knowing that he's more likely now going to take a third, knowing that I backed off for a good minute or so, and I have to use a different angle to get him. I try to use mules here to get a bit closer, but again, the Viking number from him has always been better than mine, so I am obviously going to always struggle with this until I get more star points. But yeah, he's always going to be ahead of me. But the advantage I have here, if you notice, is upgrades. I'm already on 2-1, and I have ship weapons and I think vehicle weapons already up as well. Yeah, vehicle weapons too, and ship weapons, level 1 coming up. So that's a big advantage for me right now.
SCV ready.
Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
I take my gold base now, knowing that I have a bit of an advantage here. I build a Thor here knowing that I'm losing the air war, thinking it would help me. It's a good idea, but because of the siege tank count, it's maybe not the best thing in practice, looking at this now. In-game, I didn't really think about that, but it's a good idea for the air, but considering that he is literally playing full siege tanks, it's not the greatest thing. And having this many marines is also not, because you want marauders against that army. Against a mech player, marauders will always do better. I set up the sensor towers as well to make sure that no drive-by will come by with the Vikings or something ridiculous.
Mineral field depleted.
But there is a theoretical timer on me now because of what his army will become.
Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete.
I just keep Marines on the map to see what bases he tries to take.
Add-on.
I think that's Ganis him. I don't know.
Upgrade. Rescue Gaza exhausted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade.
I keep putting up sensor search just because I know he's playing more Sky Terran than I am.
Command center upgrade. Add-on complete. Research. Command center upgrade complete. Command center upgrade complete. Command center upgrade complete.
I'm just standing here waiting to see what he does, but like I probably shouldn't be here. I probably should be on the map.
Upgrade complete.
I see that he's got that base and also probably has the top base as well. But at this point, I trust that I'm ahead of him in every way in terms of economy. And I do incidentally notice that I have 100 workers eventually. It just takes a bit. I do this a lot, so it takes a while for me to truly notice this is happening. Yeah, so he doesn't quite have this base yet, but he's going for it probably.
Ready to plunder.
Add-on. Command center upgrade complete.
I'm trying to be more active here, but again, I don't want to get just walk into the tank and then die sudden.
Mineral field depleted.
And he's starting to throw SCVs away, which actually gives me the idea to do the same thing, I think. But the thing is, he can't be throwing SCVs away. He doesn't have a bank to do this. Like, you notice in the game, I'm 5k, 2k. He doesn't have the same bank that I do to be doing this. Like, you see some SCVs are coming over to just suicide.
Under attack.
Oh, something's getting attacked over here.
Mineral field depleted.
Yeah. Like, I start to notice, yeah, I have a lot of workers. I need to not. Because it just makes my army smaller.
Depleted. is under attack. Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
And now I'm just trying to position for a way to deny this base. And I see that amount of Vikings, I'm like, oh my. And I see him in my sensor tower range as well, so I know that he's still here.
Mineral field depleted.
I'm not building PFs because I see it's Vikings and not like a mass tank. Like, it's not that tank Thor army, so it's not heavy ground, it's heavy air. Which is why I'm not fully respecting it, but maybe not the best thing to be doing, but eh. And I'm having a hard time trying to find this angle. I see the fusion core, I'm like, are we really playing BCs? Because I know that for a fact, BCs are not good for him in this scenario, because he would not be able to hold it. I don't know what's obviously moving here, but I see SCVs again. And again, he's throwing away SCVs when he shouldn't be. He can't. But I can, because I still have 98, which is not good.
Base is under attack.
And again, we see like the red dots on the map, and we see the Vikings just like walking around. So we know that he's just doing this. It's a bit dumb to siege up here because he could just jump me. But you know, I kind of take a risk here, thinking he wouldn't.
Our SCVs are under attack. Vespine Geyser exhausted. Our SCVs are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
I'm still looking at this base at the top to try to break this. I landed the Vikings knowing that this is just a siege lane. I don't fully respect this, which is not the greatest thing, but I know that I have numbers here. He lands his Vikings as well, forcing me to back off. And I do actually lose quite a bit here, no joke. I'm dropped to 150 or sub 150 at one point. But again, I have a bank that he doesn't have, which is why I'm not scared to do this. I'm on 86 workers, I have full economy up, and I basically have the map.
Base
So
is under
I'm not
attack.
scared to do this.
Mineral field.
I back off, and he does get a little bit close here. He does threaten me because he can walk up to me in this way.
Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
And again, he can, you know, do damage like this. I'm not too worried about losing these SCVs. I know that it's just gonna help me with supply-wise. Now the question is, does he push forward or does he stay on the ground here? He lifts up, yep. He's trying to kill the orbital. But because I have Vikings here now, he can't do anything. I don't know if I have an advantage, but I know that I have enough. Currently he only has +3 on his ground, but I have +3 on everything. Like, I practically have most of the upgrades. I add on 3 more factories just in case.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Add-on complete. Our SCVs Vespine
And again, I'm
Geyser
looking
exhausted.
for to max out again and just attack him again. And knowing that it's just tanks, I'm not the most worried. because I know I can just land the Vikings on him. And I'm not really concerned about what happens here.
Ready to plunder.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
And again, I'm going down to this one here. And we see on the minimap he's like coming towards me, and I'm like thinking, is he actually like throwing his air army away? Yep. That's what he's doing. So, you know, it looks weird because, you know, it's landed Vikings and Liberators, and I'm just sitting there like, why would you come towards me knowing that I could just come back?
Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack.
He comes to my main, he just tries to kill all my buildings. I have to come back and fight here. And I see him focusing my army, so I land all my stuff back. I'm like, hopefully he doesn't focus these. I'm just praying that he doesn't. My Thor gets involved again. I don't know exactly why he would do this, knowing that he was lacking in upgrades. Like, this is a very drastic move to do. And knowing that you just lost your entire army, and the fact that I lost almost nothing, is not great. Like, I obviously, again, I don't know this, but I'm at 65 workers. I'm still stable. He's at 40. That's not good. And I have a bank that he doesn't have, because I have 10k now. 10k, 4k. That's not going to be good for him. And I don't focus on breaking into the main anymore. I focus on killing the outer bases that are his only hope of money. Because just like me, the first 4 bases should be mined out. So I'm going for his outward expansions that he shouldn't have. After seeing that, I built up way too many turrets. Way too many turrets. But, you know, eh. And we see the Liberator zones come up. And again, I'm just trading Vikings for tanks here, knowing that it'll be better for me. He lands the Vikings on me, which is a bit funny looking, but again, it's actually okay because he outnumbers me here. But again, I'm just dropping his supply, because I know that he can't have enough as much as I do, because I forced him to expand late. Danger now being, where does he come from? But it wouldn't matter because I have sensor turrets.
Mineral field depleted. Best geyser exhausted.
Ready to plunder.
And again, I'm just looking to see where he goes.
Mineral field depleted. field depleted.
Ready to plunder.
He does actually kill my top base, but like, it wasn't too concerning knowing that I'm still denying bases from him. Because I'm sitting at the gold and I'm also sitting where that base would be on the bottom right. So as long as I just deny bases and drown him out, there's nothing you can do. I don't know why my APM is so damn high. So I see he's at the north, so I have to go fight him to make sure he doesn't kill me out. I don't know why my units walked through there. That was questionable. He's trying to siege on me. So I'm trying to run for it, but I realize I have to fight. So I just go for it. Ah. The tanks have to be a bit careful though, because there's still liberators around in the game. Yeah.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Ready to plunder.
Vespine Geyser exhausted.
Can't hold them alone. Ready to plunder.
Base is
And
under
again, I just have to deny the top base and the bottom base, and we're good. So I'm at top again, because he was here. And again, he's still losing workers when he shouldn't. I actually dropped to 50, which is not the greatest, but again, considering I have a bank and I've mined out most of my side of the map, it's actually kind of okay. It's kind of okay. Even though it's not the greatest thing in real games where it's like,
our SCVs
you want to keep an
are under
okay
attack.
economy, 50 is not actually okay. 50 is a little bit scary to drop to. We see him coming towards me here knowing that I'm in the top. But he doesn't come in sensor tower range, which means he's backed off. So I'm kind of looking for him right now. I'm sharking around to see where he went. Oh, found him. Well, found a liberator. Didn't find him. I just realized a lot of my air army is liberators. Lol. Again, you have to be careful engaging this because it does look A-movable, but 2-2 is 2-2. I wanted to do that at first, but I chose not to. I was like, maybe don't risk your life for that. So I went for the other side of the gold base. I wanted to engage that, but I realized I would have been going up a ramp into siege tanks. I was like, maybe not. Maybe not. And this is kind of the tipping point, because this is where I'm on his final base, and there's nothing he can do. I'm not in range to hit the SUVs here. And I used the libs here to force him to come to me here, knowing that he has to react to libs. He has to. If he doesn't, he just loses. I let the libs do the splash. I don't even mind losing all the libs. It's not ideal, but you know, it happens.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder.
And here I just land the Vikings knowing that he's not there, because he seems to have looked away. And again, the Vikings, obviously, like, on the ground, not great against the libs. We need to put them in the air, but, you know, I still have enough of an army to be a threat to him. He tries to siege on me, doesn't quite work the way he thinks it does. I actually don't quite play this right, because I don't back my Vikings away from the, from his. But I know here, I see this, and I'm like, there's no tanks left. So I notice he's lost a lot of his tanks now. I don't know why he's in the top. But now I'm just trying to threaten him, knowing that if I don't have Vikings, he has nothing to shoot at. And I have to force him to come to me.
Mineral field depleted.
I just try to kill him now, honestly.
Mineral field depleted.
Gangway. Helmet. Ready to plunder. This better be
And that's game now. Yeah, that's how you play against Mech. It's brutal. But thank you for watching. I will be back in the next one.